This is the review of the AT-AT set 75288. This is the poor man's UCS AT-AT, which I consider it to be, though you're not really poor if you can afford a $160 set. And to start off the build, we're going to go over the minifigures, and first we have Luke Skywalker, which is very detailed and really like him. He has a double-sided face. You can switch it out between happy face, extra happy face with his visor off, and a pretty nice minifigure. Comes with his thermal detonator and lightsaber. He also has a grappling hook, but we'll get into that later. Then my personal two favorite minifigures, we have the snowtroopers, which look very nice. I just like how these guys look, and they both have different headpieces. One guy's like a grizzled veteran, the other guy's just like standard stormtrooper face. So we get a little taste of LEGO diversifying their characters, which is nice. That it's not like we have like a clone trooper army, but for stormtroopers and rebels. And then for the AT-AT pilots, we have another different stormtrooper face. We get two of these guys, and then we get a fourth different stormtrooper face. So that's nice. And then for the final minifigure, we get General Veers. He also has a double-sided face. This one's a happy face, well, more of like a smirk, to be honest, I guess, as he bombs the rebel base. And this one's just more of a solemn face. Pretty nice minifigures. I like that it comes with binoculars. And then for the two low prop things, we have I think this would be called an E-Web cannon. Or maybe that's just what for the rebels, that's what they have. Pretty nice build. I like it. You can rotate on its thing however much you like. Have a snowtrooper manning this. And then we also have a speeder, which I really like. This is a nice build. I just like how the white and black look, especially since it's supposed to be on the snowy landscape of Hoth. And then now on to this big boy. I couldn't afford the UCS AT-AT, so I just got this. So something to look forward to with the Hoth battle packs. So opens up like this, as you can see, so there's some nice space in there to fill in with some snowtroopers, though there's only 3 extra seats to fill, so not that much space. But the doors do open very nice, and I like that. It's not like a solid build open like this. You can wobble around as you please. And for the back, you have a little place to put this speeder bike. You can kind of load it in the back. Can't really see that well, but it'd go in someone like this. Just cram it in there a little bit. And then go in the space between the seats. I'm sure with like a little bit more time you could, put in like that, so it's not touching the snowtroopers. A bit grand, but I suppose it's a nice little bonus feature. I don't think anyone's really gonna like care how they put the land speeder back there. Well, speeder bike I think it's called. And to be honest, I don't think anyone's really gonna be putting the speeder bike back there. And then for what I was talking about, the grappling hook is included for Luke Skywalker. You can see there's a little mechanism up here. And if you turn this wheel, well, let's pull it up this way and then down this way. See down here, grappling hook starts coming down. So it's a neat little playability feature. The grappling hook is actually tied to the build, so you can't have Luke hold on his own. But the idea is that he'll just like hanging onto the grappling hooks, you can kind of recreate the scene where he blows up the AT-AT, which is nice. And then for the head of the AT-AT, this is kind of a cool little area. Neat little command center where you can put General Veers and the Snow Troopers. Well, not Snow Troopers, AT-AT drivers, but like something like this. A little bit compact in there, but it's nice. It does its job. It's a nice little feature. But fortunately, it can't close all the way with the head. So you won't be keeping them in there. Unless you want to put General Veers sitting down, then it will close kind of pretty well. I don't think that's how it was in the movie. I believe he was standing up, but yeah, it works. It's nice. So I'm just glad for that feature. The AT-AT is closed now without any General Veers or AT-AT drivers in there, so I noticed that I don't think there really was a difference with them in there. Well, sitting down at least. The AT-AT has just angled like that, so it looks like there might be something in the way. As for the legs, these guys are pretty posable. You can do some nice angles with them, but the AT-AT probably won't hold to that, so I just like to keep it like this. Or slightly, like, can move them a little bit to adjust with your angles. If you're gonna move this somewhere, I would recommend picking it up from down here with most of your pressure being on this hand, and then adding an extra hand on top for stability. That's the best way to do it, and probably the only way to do it. And be careful with these little things near the legs, kind of like right around here. Don't put any really pressure on here, or because if they break, it's going to be really annoying to put back on because you have the legs blocking the way. And they're fairly easy to break too with a little bit of pressure. You can see right here you have some studs, or whatever you want to call those things, visible. And show you the bottom looks like this. Not very detailed, but pretty nice. Gets the job done. A little section where the grappling hook goes up. In the head you have these bare bricks right here. I kind of wish they used a different color right here, like maybe a gray. And for this one too, because this is visible. That has a good amount of mobility, but I'll go back to this. So you can bend it here, but we'll just kind of go back. So a decent amount. This what looks like going on. You can see the gaps here. Its head is actually pretty nice. You have the cannons right here and the cannons on the side, which are movable, but these two aren't. For looks, I give this set an 8 out of 10. It's a great looking set, gets the job done. This is probably the cheapest version of an AT-AT you could realistically expect to get without being like really small and garbage with no interactable interior, but you can still see some gaps and visible bricks, but nothing you can really do about that. For minifigure selection, 10 out of 10. These are the minifigures I would have chosen. And then for playability, 8, 9 out of 10 as well. Great playability, movable head, interactable body in here. You can put the speeder bike in the back. You can recreate the grappling scene with the grappler, move the legs. So you have about 9 out of 10. Then for money for value, 10 out of 10. $160 is a good price for this. How I would price it, it's a pretty good set, pretty big set. So this is comparison minifigure to the whole set. So as you can see, it's a pretty big set, not a tiny one. And for the set overall, probably like an 8.59 out of 10. Really happy this exists, so I can actually like enjoy the Hoth battle packs without having to own a UCS AT-AT. Really happy I got this. And then if you want to see the box, It's great, nice front. Good sides. See Luke Skywalker right here. And then you can see the little vehicle thing right here. I like that they did that. Some consistency. Another side, and then the back, you can see the little interactability with the head. The sides can come off, and with the UCS AT-AT you have to like take them off and then put them somewhere, but with this one you can just kind of like, nice how it works with the bricks. And then grappling scene, speeder bike. Oh yes, and then flick fire missiles, I forgot about those. Pretty thick instructions. This is the ads for the other sets they have. Bio First Battle Pack right here. Then ad for the Skywalker Saga. Overall, great set. Hope you enjoyed the review. I'm really looking forward to getting some Hoth Battle Packs and filling up this guy with some of those snowtroopers. And then probably making like a diorama for like the Echo Base Assault. See you in the next one.